What is up, YouTube tubers of the world? My name is Brad. Welcome to the Workbench, and today we have the best coupons from Harbor Freight for the month of June 2020. Now, as the timestamps come on down, you can see that first we'll be looking at coupons that only save you 30% or better this month. These are what I consider the best coupons of the month. Then we'll be looking at coupons for excluded items only, toolboxes, welders, the good shit at Harbor Freight. We'll also be looking at some new tools coming to Harbor Freight this month, and then wrap it up with any oddball, like brand specific type coupons and any free items I could find this month. So let's just get right into it as the coupons start rolling on by. If this is your first time here, I gotta let you know I go through these coupons very quickly. I don't like to dilly-dally. There's a lot to get through, and I don't like long videos, so I will not speak on every single item. Although if I find one that I really like or I really hate, I'm going to let you know about it. Now, just as I stated earlier, this first section is coupons that will save you only 30% or more. This is not inclusive of every coupon Harbor Freight has. That would just be impossible for one person to do. So I want to encourage anyone, if you see or know of a coupon that I might have missed, leave a comment down below. Feel free to link it. If you just know of it, I'll try to find it and link it for you if I can. This is just to help everybody, If you know of a good coupon, if you have a good experience with an item or want to warn somebody off of an item, leave a comment down below. This is kind of a community I'm trying to grow here. That way we don't waste our money on the junk items from Harbor Freight. And just as I say that, one pops up. Now for 99 cents, I guess it's not a bad deal, but they are pretty weak. The plastic on them's pretty weak. Now they have a heavier duty version now. They're kind of black and red. I don't have experience with those, but I don't bother to buy the ratcheting kind anymore. I will buy F-clamps or their bar clamps, which I've gone into that plenty in other videos. This creeper here, I've heard good things about, at least better things than the other cheaper version they have. And then this click style torque wrench is not the most accurate thing, but as you can see, that coupon is good for every drive size, quarter, 3/8 or 1/2 inch. So just keep that in mind if you want to use that. You got a small funnel set coming up for 79 cents. Great deal there. I use that a lot for getting finishes into smaller squeeze bottles. You'd be surprised how much a small funnel comes in handy when you got a set of 4 of them in your shop, and when they get too dirty, you just chunk them out, get some more for 79 cents when the next coupon rolls around. These ratchet straps, I've never had a problem with. The strap seems plenty strong enough. The ratcheting mechanism has a lot of sharp edges. You suffer a lot of the final finish grindings when you buy cheaper tools like this. But that about wraps it up. We're going to start looking at some excluded items for Harbor Freight this month, and there is a bunch of them. And as usual, almost every month we have the Predator generators and some of the other smaller Predator engines going on sale. I like this coupon for the Yukon though. For $300 is a pretty good deal for a DIY type cabinet. There are also going to be a few different jacks and a few different welders. I really like the look of this little titanium flux core welder. Now I have the Chicago Electric one, and it does just fine for me, but it's definitely not the easiest welder to learn on, so that little titanium one looks a little bit more user friendly. And this Bauer deal surprised the hell out of me. It's almost like they're starting to come out with combo kits, almost like somebody has been screaming that in order to become competitive, they've got to break out some deals on some combo kits with these cordless tools. I don't know who's been saying it. Maybe just a guy named Brad with a workbench and a YouTube channel. But anyways, there's another coupon I thought was really good and surprised me to see, and that's this chainsaw. It's a 40-volt chainsaw, 16-inch bar. You get the battery and the charger for $190. That's the lowest I can find because most 40-volt chainsaws don't go to 16 inches, and the ones that do are usually 200 plus for the whole battery, charger, the kit basically. So that's a pretty good deal there. So if you're thinking about getting in the Atlas line, now might be the time to strike. Coming up, we have a coupon for the Bauer corded impact. Now it's only saving you about $15, but I think people forget about corded impacts. If you don't have the money to buy a cordless impact and you don't have a compressor big enough to run a pneumatic one, a corded impact can do a lot for you, especially if you just need one for around the house. We've got another Predator generator, saving you a whole whopping $20 with that coupon, which is better than nothing on an excluded item. And as well, you can save $20 on the 26-inch toolbox. I think if they got that toolbox down to $250, they would sell a crap ton of them. I just don't think it makes sense to spend $279 on a 26-inch box when you could get the bigger Yukon box for $299. Now, I definitely get everybody's situation is different. Maybe you're in a small shop like me and you don't have the room for the Yukon. Or maybe you're one of them guys that just has to have that particular color to match all your screwdriver handles. Who knows? I don't understand those people. I'm too cheap to have the luxury of wanting my colors to match. But hey man, if that's you, I don't judge you. I just think you're weird. And that's gonna wrap it up for the excluded item coupons this month. Let's go ahead and look at some of the new tools coming to Harbor Freight for the month of June. Now, I'll be honest with you, these first few items are nothing exciting at all. We get a step ladder, cool. 3-inch trash pump, which is $700. So that thing better be moving some water, boy. Another submersible pump, which they've already had submersible pumps. Why they need a new one, I don't know. We got some new icon tools coming down the pipe as well. Now, I do like this style of wrenches. I've never used them. I've just always wanted them, and I still won't get them at the price these are at. I just can't justify it to myself. You need a mask? They got some masks for you. Maybe they'll be coming back on shelves soon. We got a new Bauer angle grinder, the kind with the paddle switch. Now, I've got the rat tail version, and I've been pretty happy with it. It feels solidly built. A new tool backpack as well from Bauer, $70. It's got to be pretty well made. I have the also tool backpack, runs around $100 that I am going to be reviewing soon, and I definitely do not agree with all the other YouTube reviews. There's some faults with this bag. People need to know about it before they go spend $100. I'm not saying it's a bad bag. There's just some things that need to be pointed out and people need to be aware of before they go shelling out that kind of money. And we're going to be back to a couple boring items. So I want to talk about the heat guns for Bauer and Hercules that were up above. That is pretty cool to come out with a cordless heat gun, and I think that Bauer is moving in the right direction with the combo kit type deal. Now, is it going to be a long-term play? Is Harbor Freight just testing the waters? I would say Harbor Freight's testing the waters to see if the combo kit type deals increase sales, and if they do, they'll probably leave it that way. But that's just a total guess. The Icon double box and flex head ratcheting wrenches. I've always wanted a set of these, but there is no way in hell I'm gonna pay $200 for 5 wrenches. In fact, Tecton sells the long pattern double box and flex head ratcheting wrenches, a 6-piece set for $140. And also the thing I like about that is the ratcheting mechanism is a 6-point instead of a 12 or a spline drive like most of them are. These little dual stubby electrician screwdrivers make me laugh because I think the only thing that makes them electrician screwdrivers is they look like a copy of the Klein screwdriver handle. But anyways, good old Harbor Freight marketing, back at it again. But I'll be honest with you, I'm really liking what they've been doing with the dual line. For instance, they've expanded to a 24-inch set of bolt cutters now. I've been happy with the dikes I've had from them. The electrician's insulated screwdriver set that looks like a direct copy of the Milwaukee 3-piece set has performed pretty well. You know, I'm not trying to say that the dual line is the best there's ever been or the best that's out there, but it's a lot better of a tool than I expected to get from Harbor Freight. Now this makes me laugh. Here we have their new 1-drawer service cart, right, for $99. Not a bad deal, you'd think, until you remember that they've always had this. They just called it a 30-inch bulk storage cart. They took the top lid off, removed the middle shelf, and charged you $10 more. So I guess if you wanted a color other than black, you're pretty happy. But if you were good with the black and didn't care, you're wondering why you're paying more for a cart that has less capacity and 2 little rails up on the side. I don't know, it just confuses me. Anyways, let's move on to some of the other coupons I found this month that I really didn't have a category for. These are brand specific coupons, and we're gonna roll through these real quick. So we got a few good coupons that give you like $10 off any Bauer outdoor, $50 off any something else. It'll come up, I can't remember offhand. There it is, any pressure washer. And then you got other coupons that are 20% off certain items, which are good if you're using your regular 20% off coupon on something else. Kind of saves you a trip, you don't have to come back. And there's one free item coupon at the very end I was able to find, which was just for the little blue flashlight. The free coupons are really hard to post nowadays because they're only good for a short amount of time when they do pop up. They're only good for like this weekend or that weekend, so it's really hard to put them in a video like this. but the blue flashlight's good till the end of the year. So that's what I can do for you. If anybody's got any other suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you are still with me this far into the video, I just want to really tell you I appreciate it. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. But until next time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down there, and we'll holler at you next time. Peace!